Hey guys, Joy here, holistic nutritionist. So I have an awesome video for you today. It's all about tips to stay healthy through the holidays and totally avoid that 5-pound weight gain. So I mentioned already about the 5-pound dreaded weight gain. So that used to happen to me. Every Christmas holiday, I would have lots of parties I was going to. I would totally indulge. I would eat so much. It was just like gluttonous. And then by January, I was like, oh, my pants don't fit. I feel bloated. I just don't feel great. So that doesn't happen to me anymore because I follow the advice that I'm going to give you right now. And my number one tip is to choose your indulgences wisely. What I mean by that is don't eat mediocre food. Instead of eating like boxed chocolate chip cookies from the grocery store, really savor the indulgence and eat homemade chocolate chip cookies. Maybe your mom or your grandma makes these amazing chocolate chip cookies every holiday season, whether it's Thanksgiving or if you celebrate Christmas and you love them. Okay, well, have a couple of them. But choose your indulgences wisely and eat really nourishing, good quality whole foods. It makes a really big difference when you choose to have 2 small homemade with love chocolate chip cookies or 5 of the store-bought chocolate chip cookies that are just full of junk. So my next tip, if you're going to a holiday party, never go to a party hungry. Always make sure you have a really healthy meal. So say most parties are in the evening. So say you're going to an evening cocktail party where you know there's going to be delicious hors d'oeuvres and whatnot. Have a really good, nourishing, healthy dinner before you go because then there'll be so much less temptation. It really does make a difference. So eat healthy all throughout the day. Don't kind of like try and save your calories for the evening. A lot of people do that. Like they eat very little all day, calorie restrict, and then binge at night. That's a recipe for weight gain because you'll actually store more of those calories as fat when you skip meals all day and then eat at night, because when you skip meals, your insulin elevates. This is your fat storage hormone and makes you crave more foods. So my next tip is to skip the fried hors d'oeuvres. As delicious as they are, guys, these are not the kinds of foods that are going to be digestive friendly, and they're not going to be nourishing at all. They're just empty calories. And when I talk about fried hors d'oeuvres, you may not even realize, you know, when you can buy those frozen packets of hors d'oeuvres and you just put them in the oven and then bring them out and voila, you have hors d'oeuvres for people. Normally, a lot of those tend to be deep fried. So avoid those and instead fill up on fiber-rich foods. So look for things like crunchy raw vegetables. That might sound kind of boring, but if you have a nice dip with it, it's delicious and you're gonna feel fuller longer because you're eating so much fiber, as opposed to, you know, filling up on so many finger foods, so rich in empty calories and bad fats. You're just gonna feel heavy and sluggish the next day. It's not a good recipe for feeling fantastic in your little black dress come the next party you're gonna go to. Okay, so as a holistic nutritionist, I am not anti-alcohol. Of course, I am breastfeeding, feel like 24 hours a day right now, so I don't drink at all. But if I wasn't nursing and I am going to holiday parties, I would totally have a couple glasses of wine. So here's my advice to you. Alcohol should be enjoyed in moderation. And when I say moderation, I mean no more than 1 to 2 drinks. At your next holiday party, at all of your holiday parties. Keep it to a minimum because alcohol really sabotages your metabolism. It slows your metabolism to a snail's pace, and alcohol helps to boost estrogen levels, which is not great for the ladies and the men. Keep your estrogen levels level because alcohol is really actually terrible for that. And it's just empty calories as well. So again, choose quality alcoholic beverages. So my next tip, and I know I've talked about this in other videos before because it is so true and it is so important that with each new day, I want you to release any guilt from the night before. So what if you indulged a little bit more than you would have liked to? Hopefully that night you had a really great time at the party, but the next day get back on track right away. Start your day with a huge glass of water, freshly squeezed lemon, maybe a green juice, a great smoothie, and eat well all day long, because it will really help you get back on track right away. And this is such a common thing that people tell me, is that they have a big indulgence and they just throw in the towel. They say, oh, you know what, next week, Monday, I'll get back on track. Forget that. Get back on track right away and you'll feel so much better. My next tip is for those of you who have a lot of food restrictions, perhaps because of digestive problems or food sensitivities or allergies that you might have. So this can be a stressful time. Like if you have to avoid gluten and dairy and you have quite a restrictive diet, it can be stressful going to people's homes, dinner parties. So what I always suggest is bring something healthy that you can enjoy and eat. I do this all the time. Whenever I go to holiday parties, I bring something with me that I can also enjoy and share it with others as well. And so many people, I fool so many people with my food. They think it's so indulgent and then they find out, oh my gosh, this is so healthy and so good for me. And my final point for you guys is to have fun. Don't overthink, get outside of your head. Don't overthink, oh my gosh, I have to avoid this 5-pound holiday weight gain. I have to stay so healthy. Don't overthink it. Just go to these parties, enjoy the holidays, enjoy the festivity of it, enjoy being with family and friends, and don't worry so much about weighing yourself, depriving yourself, dieting. Forget all that. Just focus on really good quality food and follow all of the tips that I just recommended. And I wish you all a very joyous holiday season. Bye, guys.